Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very beautiful short story written by Anita Desai. The short story is Games at Twilight. Anita Desai is not simply a short story writer, she is also a very popular novelist of Indian origin. The story Games at Twilight by Anita Desai is a poignant exploration of the psychology of children at play. It appears in her acclaimed collection Games at Twilight and Other Stories, published in 1978. The story begins on a hot summer day in an urban house in India where the children are cooped up indoors to escape the oppressive heat. When they are finally allowed to go outside, they decide to play hide and seek. The eldest child, Raghu, is chosen to be it, while the others scattered to find hiding places. The central character, Ravi, hides behind the locked garage. When he hears his little brother crying because he has been caught by Raghu, Ravi panics and slips through a small gap into an abandoned shed next to the garage. Children playing hide and seek in the evening. As darkness falls and twilight approaches, Ravi suddenly remembers that, according to the rule of the game, he must dash to the veranda and touch the den to clinch his victory. He rushes out of the shed only to discover that the game of hide and seek has long been over and the other children have moved on to another game. Ravi's victory is meaningless as nobody even remembered he was missing, hurt, and humiliated. He realizes his strong sense of alienation, powerlessness, and unimportance. Children, after abandoning hide and seek, now they are engaged in playing a new game. Games at Twilight is remarkable for its insights into child psychology, vivid imagery, and symbolic use of setting. The story evokes a powerful sense of atmosphere as the children feel confined and suffocated indoors and then experience a thrill of excitement and freedom when they are finally able to go outside. The abandoned shed and its dark and spooky interior becomes a symbol of Ravi's inner world, where he can retreat from the pressures of the outside world and indulge in his fantasies. Children enjoying hide and seek outside their household. Anita Desai also skillfully shifts the narrative focus from the objective third person perspective to subjective consciousness of Ravi as he experiences a range of emotions from fear and panic to exultation and then to hurt and humiliation. Through Ravi's perspective, the story explores the theme of disillusionment and the loss of innocence that are central to the childhood. Ravi and Raghu, who are the central character of the short story Games at Twilight. In the end, Ravi withdraws from the children's game completely, accepting the reality of his situation. The story suggests that this experience of disappointment and rejection is a necessary part of growing up, and that children must learn to navigate the complexity of social interactions and the unpredictable nature of the world around them. The story also highlights the importance of empathy and understanding as the other children fail to recognize or acknowledge Ravi's feelings. Ravi, who is in a very dejected and alienated mood. Games at Twilight is a beautifully written and insightful story that captures the essence of childhood and the universal theme of disappointment and disillusionment. Desai's skillful use of imagery and symbolism combined with her insights into child psychology makes this story a timeless classic. One of the main themes in Games at Twilight is the loss of innocence. Throughout the story, Desai creates a contrast between the idyllic world of childhood and the harsh reality of the adult world. The children's game of hide and seek is a perfect example of this. To the children, the game is a carefree activity, a momentary escape from the stifling heat of the afternoon. They are lost in the moment with no concern for the world outside their game. However, as the story progresses, the children's innocence is stripped away. Ravi, the youngest of the group, becomes trapped in a storage shed, separated from his friends and family. The moment of realization that Ravi is trapped marks the beginning of the end of their idyllic childhood world. So, this is all about the games at Twilight. Thank you very much for watching this short story.